Disney, Star Wars, Lucasfilm, everyone, take advantage of this. Hey guys, Claim Brandalorian. My name is Brandon. As always, if you're into anything in the Star Wars universe, whether that's lore, theory, Funko, and Lego, go ahead and consider subscribing. You can always change your mind later. Check it out, guys. Lucasfilm is finally putting up a job opening for a production coordinator in the animated realm. There has to be some confirmation that we are getting another animated series within the Star Wars universe. Something with Commander Cody, Captain Rex, Ekko, what they're off doing. Maybe we can finally see what's going on with Cody, why he went AWOL if he did. You saw the Bad Batch. We saw that Rex and Ekko did leave and end up doing their own thing, especially after the finale. So what's going on there? The main point of making this video, especially in my favor, I'm hoping this is the path. We get to see Asajj Ventress and Quinlan Voss team up and create the path. I think that this would be a perfect way to go ahead and tie things up from the Bad Batch to the Kenobi series. And especially with the little straightforward after Revenge of the Sith, a few years after, and then leading up to the Heir of the Empire, this is a good spot. We also have the Kenobi series, we have Cal Kestis and everything that he's doing between episode 3 and 4, and then of course Rebels. So in the Kenobi series, we see that Kenobi takes a young Leia to Mapuzo, Tala Durith, and she is actually a coordinator for the path. And we do see some writing on the wall that Kenobi ends up seeing, and we get to see that he sees some writing from his fellow friend Quinlan Voss. And especially in the book Dark Disciple, we get to see everything that happened during the Clone Wars with Asajj Ventress and Quinlan Voss, them teaming up to take down Count Dooku. Just to fast forward, we see the Bad Batch, where we see Asajj Ventress. So if you did read the book Dark Disciple, you know that she does die at the end of the book. Spoiler warnings if you haven't seen it or read it already. I just think this would be a good tie-in. Why bring Asajj Ventress back if we're not going to get her in her own show maybe, which this could very well be, or in a book, or just a guest appearance in another series. I think this is just a perfect opportunity for that. Quinlan Voss being one of my favorite Jedi in the Order and just in the entire realm of Star Wars itself, this would be a good time for his character to come back and actually have a bigger impact. Many know Quinlan Voss wasn't at the temple. He wasn't your normal Jedi. He was actually out doing dirty work and a lot of other missions within the underworld. This could be really cool to see him actually play a bigger part and kind of give more back to the Jedi. So I think this would be really cool. And especially Quinlan Voss, he's a maverick. You know, he used to start fights as a kid at the Jedi Temple. He was just very wanting to do things his own way. A lot of the Jedi didn't really get along with him. But as they got older and closer to the Clone Wars, Quinlan Voss did play a big part. Fun fact, Quinlan Voss was on Kashyyyk the same time Yoda was during episode 3. Let's say that they are getting the focal point of this show. They could even team up with Rex, Ekko, kind of bring everyone in to where other fans, especially of the Clone Wars, can see their favorite clone in Rex coming back. And especially in Bad Batch, Ekko played a huge part, took a lot of hearts of the fans. It would be cool to see them play a bigger part. And I think that would look good on Rex's resume to a fan, as well as helping Force-sensitive children kind of stay under wraps and kept from the Empire. So that would be a huge kudos to Rex, to Ekko, and maybe even Commander Cody, because in Legends, Cody is actually used as a Death Trooper, kind of like an elite stormtrooper in that side. So I think that would be cool if they kind of shied away from that and made him a more viable character. But yeah, what do you guys think? I think this would be really cool. The Path, starring Quinlan Voss and Asajj Ventress, basically connecting to the Kenobi series. We do know that there are some Jedi that are hiding Force-sensitive children, that way the Empire cannot take them. Basically kind of starting the strength in numbers. If the Empire was to fall, they would have a lot of line of soldiers, quote-unquote Jedi, Force-sensitives, that get that underlying training. Nika Futterman, voice acting for Asajj Ventress. Al Rodrigo, voice acting for Quinlan Voss. And this gives a good opportunity for D. Bradley Baker, who voices all of the clones, such as in the Bad Batch, Captain Rex, Commander Cody, all of them. This would be just a good bounce back for him, and it gets everyone back together again. I feel like this is still a crucial time in the Star Wars timeline to where let's get some more action from these times. Let's see more Rex. How did he get from the character he was in the Bad Batch to Rebels? And like some have said, Asajj Ventress is getting the appetizer, full course meal, and a dessert. So we do know that her appetizer was showing up in the Bad Batch. So now let's wait for this full course meal. Let's get it in Star Wars The Path, or whatever they decide to name it. I think this is just the best opportunity available. I think this would be a great show. But like I said, what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comments. Give me some new ideas. What Star Wars animated series would you like to see? What characters would you like to be the main focal point? What time era? As always, go ahead and like this video, subscribe if you're new, share this to somebody, your dog, your cat, your auntie, your grandma, somebody. Let's get everybody on Clan Brandalorian. As always, thank you guys for tuning in. Clan Brandalorian, I'm out.